It's kind of like a Groundhog's Day, wasn't it? I mean, the same game as last night. Well played on both sides. We just couldn't get a hit when we needed to, but Jason settled in well. The bullpen was outstanding. We played defense again. I'll say it again. If we keep playing that game, I'll be very, very pleased. It's a good game of baseball, and that's how you become a consistent winner.
People kind of shocked you lose 2 in a row. That's how good you guys have been.
You know, and it's wonderful that people are shocked. It's how the season's going to roll. It's going to happen again. I have no complaints, again, about the last 2 nights. Zero. We played well. We played good baseball. If you're a baseball fan, you saw good baseball last night. You saw good baseball tonight. They scored 1 more run than we did. Give them credit.
And you got the young left-hander in there that
And he did well. He came out throwing strikes. Moss is swinging the bat. He's kind of like Murphy-esque right now. He's really swinging the bat that well. So you got to be careful with him. Wong, like I said, I think yesterday, since he's come back up, he looks really sharp at the plate too. They both do. So their lineup is pretty firm right now. And for our pitchers to hold them to 3 and 4 over the last 2 games is pretty impressive.
What adjustments has Russell made at the plate? He's kind of coming out of the slump a little bit here.
It's just, it's the same. I mean, it's just a matter of how we're trying to give them some rest once in a while. They continue to work. I haven't seen anything really differently. It's just a matter of you go through those different moments, and sometimes you're seeing it well and your hands feel good. Other times the ball looks quick and you're not seeing it well. I think right now, obviously, he's slowing the game down, and he looks really good offensively and defensively.
You've mentioned when a guy comes in the middle of an inning and then goes back out there, sometimes things can happen, but conceptually showed you a lot, didn't he?
Well, yeah, there's one out there. It was just set up well. We were prepared if they chose to do something differently. He just got everybody out. You know, if Wong had gotten on, I was probably going to go to Cahill right there. Even though it was Wainwright, he does swing the bat well. But he got all 4 hitters out, and so that's why he stayed in the game.
Joe, do little things stand out with you and your coaching staff during these games? Or are these something that we all miss when you have blowouts and you have these things that you see and then you get struck the next day regardless?
There's a couple little, obviously there is, and I'm not going to get into it, minor critiques of like Contreras, minor critiques of Addison on the bases. For instance, early on when Jason didn't tag up, I talked about that, but he had gone far, had to come back and didn't have time to go back and re-tag. We have those discussions constantly, and I'm telling you, folks, if you're in that dugout and you're among our guys and the way it's all playing out, there's nothing to complain about. Our guys are there, they're ready, they're playing good baseball. We are playing good baseball. Sometimes the other team beats you, and that's what happened the last 2 nights.
You mentioned Contreras on the base paths from first to third out. It looked like a pretty heads up. I don't know if
Yeah, he was like debating it as he was coming around second. I was glad that he did what he did because he definitely had it. It's a big part of our emphasis. I think most teams talk about it. We're pretty good at it. He runs well as a catcher. He runs really well. He's very athletic. I thought he had another good evening, another good night. I tell you what's just awkward too. Like, take a Morris double play ball up the middle. That's a base hit 10 years ago, and then you take Rizzo's ground ball base hit between the second and shortstop on the shift. That was an out 10 years ago. So that ball turns into a double play, bad. Rizzo's turns into a knock, based on what's happening now. It's a crazy game.
I know you always have the 20-minute rule for yourself, but one-run games give you 21 or 22 minutes?
Honestly, no. I mean, it played out perfect. It played out well. There was nothing that didn't play well. We didn't get a hit when we needed to. Jason settled in. Their guy pitched really well. You look at a veteran pitcher like Wainwright against a lot of young guys making, pitches for some weak contact. That's going to happen. I mean this, and so I have nothing to lament over that game. It was a well-played game. Our guys were ready to play. We played well. They beat us. I go home.
Elmore, on 7th, were you thinking about bunting at all? Sometimes you bunted in those situations.
No, because you meant the runner on second base? No, I mean, he's already in scoring position. I mean, again, there's the outcome bias. The concept would be if you went to third base, you'd automatically score. You don't know that. I like more hitting right there. When the runner's already in scoring position, and then you look at what's coming up after that. No, I liked it a lot, actually.